here?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in...
Look, could you please find out? I'm not asking as a friend. I need him as a doctor. I've got to find out what is happening to me.
Okay.
Frank Scanlon?
Who wants to know?
You have to come with us, sir. Doctor's orders.
Doctor's orders? What are you talking about? Kevin Collins didn't order this.
No, he didn't. I did.
You're telling me Ed from upstairs is my father? No way. No, this is just another one of your lame attempts to get me to sell my soul to be with Allison again.
My, aren't we the cynic today? Yeah, you really are like your father.
You know what I think? I think hell hath fried your brain, James.
It's quite understandable that this comes as a bit of a shock, but when you think about it, it all makes sense. I mean, the way Ed has taken you under his wing, the keen interest he's shown in you, in everything about you from day one. Rafe, don't take my word for it. Why don't you go and ask him yourself?
No one would believe that Allison and all of our black magic was dangerous, so I had to doctor up those candles she was making. I never thought anyone would actually light one, especially not Jack, and I feel terrible that he got hurt, and now he's angry with me, and he thinks I'm crazy. But you would never think that, would you? You'd understand. I just know it.
I must be seeing things. Allison must have lit one of her candles in.
That's right, Dr. Collins. It's only the candle. That's for you, my darling granddaughter. He needed to be taught a lesson.
Kevin, here's the rest of them. I went and got the rest of... Kevin? Where did you go? I went and got... Your briefcase is still here. Well, then I'm sure that you'll be back. Aunt Becca, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that Kevin wants to close down the shop. But I'm doing as you asked. Okay, I'm not going to let him see that I'm afraid. Your candles and your recipes, they're wonderful, and there's nothing to be afraid of. And I have to make him understand that. Lucy!
Allison, hi.
Do you know what's going on? Do you know what Kevin's trying to do?
Well, yes, I do. That's why I'm here. I need to see him. Where is he?
Okay. Let's think about this one, right? Let's see. Now, is there any way it is remotely possible that Ed is my father? Let's see. Well, the only thing I know about my father is that he died before I was born. So yes, it is. It's possible, but no way. No, that's crazy. He can't be. I mean, besides, let's think about it. There's a reason that James is on the other side of that door. He's evil, and he's a liar, and that's it. There is no way that it can be my father.
All right, what is it now, kid?
Ed.
Don't I get a moment's peace? You call me down one more time, I swear. What? What are you looking at?
I was just thinking what a great boss you've been.
No.
No what?
Whatever you're buttering me up for, no.
You see, you've always been cranky and overbearing. But at the same time, you've always been there. Always looked out for me.
Part of my job.
You know, you even bent the rules a little when you let me go back for those 13 weeks to be with Allison. They're the best weeks of my life, and you didn't have to do that.
Oh, now I see where this is going. You're kissing up, so I'll let you go back down again. But the answer's still no.
No, what I'm trying to say
What?
is...
What? Will you spit it out?
I'm trying to say that you've been like a father to me.
Also part of my job.
A real father. But that's crazy, right? I mean, it's gotta be because a real father would have said something. So it's true. You are my father.
It was bad enough that no one would believe me. But what really blew me away is that they actually started to question my sanity. Yeah, Jack's not the only one who thinks I've totally lost it. Lucy even sick to shrink on me. Can you believe that? I forgot. Of course you can. You've been there. You were working on something you really believed in, too, when they called you crazy. And now I know just how you must have felt. But I understand. I understand that sometimes for the greater good, you have to break the rules. And this is definitely for the greater good, because I am the only person in this whole town who sees what Allison's become. And I'll do whatever it takes to stop her. I just have to before it's too late.
Where is he? Where is Kevin?
I don't know. Didn't you see him out there when you were coming in?
No, I didn't.
Well, he must have just left because he was just here.
He didn't leave. His car is outside, and there's his briefcase. He wouldn't just leave his briefcase here. Doc? Hey, Doc, it's me. Are you out here?
Doc? Lucy, I really don't know where he could have gone.
Okay, there has to be some explanation. Tell you what, why don't you just explain to me what happened then?
Yes, of course. Okay, I was here, and I was working, and Kevin came by. He was very upset about Jack and about this drugged candle, and he insisted that I close down the shop right then and there for good, and he wanted a list of all the candles and anyone who had bought one.
I see, that must have upset you.
Well, yeah, it did, but then I started packing up some boxes, and that's when he disappeared.
He disappeared?
Yeah, I went into the back to go get some boxes and to pack up some candles and things, and when I came back, he was gone.
Just like that?
Yeah. Lucy, you don't really think that I could have drugged any of my candles, do you? I would never intentionally harm anyone. I mean, you don't really think that, do you?
Allison, I don't really care about that right now. What I care about is seeing Doc. I really want to talk to him.
Why? Was there something wrong?
All I know is ever since he left to come here, I've had this horrible feeling that something wasn't right. I need to see him. I don't know. I just think Doc might be in trouble.
Trouble? Lucy, no. I'm sure that he probably just, went out for a walk or something.
Oh, he went out for a walk? We're in the middle of nowhere. It's the middle of the night. Why would he do that?
I don't know. He's got to be somewhere, though. I mean, it's not like he could have just disappeared into thin air.
Karen, what is this?
I'm sorry. I didn't want to do this. I had to.
after you attacked Ricky at the bar, somebody called the police. They were going to arrest you, but I told them I was your doctor and that I was going to put you under 72-hour psychiatric hold.
Psychiatric hold?
It was either that or going to jail. And the way you've been looking at me lately, the things you've been saying...
You're scared of me.
I'm scared for you. This rage or whatever it is inside you isn't just directed at me anymore. If I hadn't come along when I did...
I lost control. I admit that.
You would have killed him. Ricky would be dead.
I don't know what happened.
You know, I wish I could believe it was some kind of poisoned, stupid candle. I so desperately wanted to believe
That's
you.
gotta be it, Karen. I am telling you that...
There was no candle burning at the recovery room.
I was so sure that it was some kind of weird reaction to the candle. If it was... God, there's really something wrong with me.
Frank, when you look at me, what do you see?
I see the woman who's made me happier than I have any right to be. I mean it, Karen.
In this moment, yes. I know you mean it. But what I meant is, what do you see when this feeling comes over you?
No, I don't want to think like that.
Frank, you have to, okay? I need to know. You need to know. What do you see?
You're taking your clothes off right now. Ricky. You're letting him touch you. You're in bed with him. You're loving it. You're begging for more.
Frank.
What in the hell is wrong with you, Karen? You're a married woman. How can this be? How can you be my father?
Sit down, you. Not all that complicated. I was back on Earth. I worked in the travel business. And one day that business took me to your part of the universe, where I met your mother. She had a smile that lit up the world. Anyway, long story short, we fell in love. And before we knew it, you were on the way. I mean, I couldn't have been happier. I was thrilled. I mean, I finally had everything. Everything I ever wanted.
That's when you ended up here?
Yeah, before your mother and I had a chance to get married is when it all happened.
Were you ever going to tell me?
Hadn't planned on it.
So, I guess you got over the thrill part, huh?
No. That's not it at all. When I found out you had taken so early, it broke my heart. But the chance to be your father, even this way, is a joy I would never ever know. I love you, kid. I know what you're feeling. I know because I've been there. You gotta find a way to let Allison go. You've got to. Before you make a choice. It'll be wrong. The wrong choice, it'll be for all eternity.
Just calm down, okay? I'm sure that wherever he went, I'm sure he'll be right back.
No, you know, I can't just calm down. I'm very worried. I want to talk to him, and I'm not just going to stand here and hope that he shows up in the middle of the night. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to call Mac.
The police commissioner?
Yes, they are best friends. They talk all the time, sometimes too much, and I know Mac, if he's heard from him, will let me know. Oh, Mac, please just answer the phone. Mac, hi. Thank goodness it's Lucy. Listen, I was just wondering if you talked to Kevin lately or seen him or anything. Well, Okay, yes, I am a little worried. I'm at a new candle shop, Allison, long story, just opened, and he was here 1 minute talking to her, and then she goes to get something, and he disappears, and... Oh, jeez. No, thank you. You know, you're an absolute genius. Ta.
Why? What did he say?
He said, did you try his cell phone?
Oh, you haven't done that yet?
No, I haven't. I have been in such a tizzy here worrying. I thought... But he never goes anywhere without his cell phone. I mean, he always has doctors. Doctors don't leave their pockets empty without a cell phone to talk to their patients, so it's got to...
Frank, it's okay.
I love you so much.
I know, but I need to understand. When you just lashed out at me just now, you asked me how a married woman could behave that way.
We're not married. At least not yet.
But maybe, if we were to get married, you're worried that maybe I'd revert back to... Well, you know, there was a time when I took my clothes off for money, Frank. You know that, and...
No, Karen. No, I swear, I never think about you that way.
But you did, Frank. When you called me a whore.
I'm sorry, Karen. I'm so sorry.
I am too.
I miss you so much. I just wish that you could hug me and tell me everything's going to be okay. Just like you used to whenever I was afraid. It's okay. It's okay. Because I still love you. And I always will.
Don't go. I'm here, honey. I'm right here.
You know what? If you are my father, and you love me, then send me back. Please.
I can't do that, Rafe.
And you should know that the love I feel for Allison, it's not just Earth stuff. It's bigger than that. It's real. It's the most amazing I felt about anything in my entire life, and I'm never going to forget about it.
Well, you're going to have to. You sell them your soul, it's over. There is nothing that I or anyone else can do to save you, ever.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're not going to help me, right? You're just going to feed me to the wolves?
Son, you don't understand. But
Yeah, I do. I do understand perfectly. So if you'll excuse me, boss, I got work to do.
Doc would never have gone anywhere without his cell phone, not ever.
Lucy, listen to me. Let's not think the worst, okay? I'm sure that he's out there somewhere. You said it yourself. Okay, so why don't we just go out and look and see if we can't find him? I'm sure he's got to be out there somewhere.
Oh, my gosh. What is that? Allison, what is this? This looks like your apron, and it has blood all over it. I want you to tell me what happened in here. What happened between you and my dog?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles. Superstition.